Hey friends, it's your girl Jules, and today I wanted to talk about three things: Korvia, TEFL, and EPIK. And if you're interested in teaching in South Korea at all, you probably have heard those three things already. But I'll explain them a little bit. EPIK is a program that sends you to teach in South Korea, to teach English. They send you to elementary schools, high schools, and middle schools, I believe. However, I don't know much about that process yet because I'm in the middle of applying to it. So I can keep you updated on the whole EPIK thing as we go along. But I can tell you a little bit about it, about what I've experienced with it. My experience with it so far. English. So I applied to EPIK through my recruiter, which I can talk about a little bit later in the video. And I've been waiting for about a month to get my interview scheduled. I haven't heard back. And it's been very nerve-wracking and a little bit discouraging, but also I understand that they get a lot of applicants, and I didn't send in my application the day that the applications were being accepted. I sent it in a month later. So I know that EPIK is very based on a first come first serve type of thing, and the program itself is very not in your control. You have absolutely no control over where you end up, what grade you end up teaching. You can tell them what you prefer, but it's also on a first come first serve basis. So where you want to end up probably won't be where you end up, especially if you apply later along the application like the deadline. It's been discouraging in the sense of I'm an impatient person, and it's all on me, and I've been getting myself out of that. Just because I sent it in late and because I haven't heard from them in a while doesn't mean I'm not gonna be interviewed, and doesn't mean I'm not gonna get in. It just probably will mean I won't end up where I want to end up, which is also not bad. You get a chance to teach abroad for a year or more if you want, and they set you up with an apartment, and they do pay for your airfare and all that good stuff. So like, it's a great opportunity that if you want to do but right now I'm waiting for the interview. I don't really know what the interview process is gonna be like, so I can't really talk about that yet, but I can talk about it when it happens and when I know. Yes. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was TEFL. A TEFL course is a teaching certification course. It certifies you to be able to teach English to people. I don't know if it's strictly for teaching people abroad. I don't think so. I could also be wrong. Right now I'm taking that course because you don't need to be certified in order to apply to EPIK, but you do need to be certified a month before your contract starts. And you do have to have a letter of enrollment, a proof of enrollment letter, by the time if you get accepted, if you pass the interview, and you have to send in documents. So I'm trying to get the certification done before I get the interview because that'll just make my life easier. But yes, that's what it is. It's your basic online course. You have to do work, you have to read, and you have to pass some kind of tests and assignment. Not really that big of a deal. Yes, it's just your normal course. Like, it's a basic college course. Just think of it as that. But it's nice because you can work on it on your own time. They give you a deadline of when you have to have the course completed, but you can work on it whenever. Like, there is no like sitting in and listening to something that you have to do at a certain hour. It's very, very flexible. You can do it on the go. So it's nice. It's not high stress. And the readings I found are actually really interesting and really not that hard. So yeah, I'm taking that, and I've also been currently trying to get all documents and stuff ready for when I have, so for if I get past the interview, I have to send in a packet of documents and applications and letters and stuff to the well, I have to send it to my agent, to the Korvia, which is the recruiter agency, and they'll send it to EPIK. But yes, since we're on Korvia is a recruiting agency, which I have said probably a bunch of times already. They are basically there to help you throughout the whole process of getting and trying to get you to South Korea to teach English and maybe other things. I'm not really sure if that's, I know it's definitely for teaching. I don't know if there's other options that they send you. I do, so the process is you apply, they set up an interview very quickly after. You receive your recruiter, and your recruiter is there to email back and forth with you to help you, to essentially guide you and make sure all of your application meets standards that need to be met and is perfect, so that when they send it, there are minimal problems, or no problems at all, hopefully, but you never know what's going to happen. So they're your hand to hold throughout any process that you're doing. Right now I have a wonderful recruiter. Her name recruiter. I can't speak today. Right now I have a wonderful recruiter named Jessie, and she's great. She's very, very quick to answer back, and she always has answers for me. So I've been emailing back and forth with Jessie. For my personal experience, for my interview, I interviewed with Jessie. I'm pretty sure your interviewer is also going to end up being your recruiter. And I keep moving. And so I lost my train of thought. Something about, okay, so my interview process, it was very, very relaxed. It was very casual. She made jokes with me, and I was a little nervous because I get very nervous anyway, regardless of what it is, and car. But yes, the interview process for me was both nerve-wracking because I really wanted to impress the interviewer, because I wanted to get in and I really want to go to Korea, so it was yes, I was nervous, but Jessie was wonderful. She started joking with me. She was very nice and very like relaxing. She put out a very positive atmosphere. It was probably around maybe 20-minute interview, 30-minute interview. No, not 30-minute, probably like 20-minute interview. And it was very nice. She asked me basic questions like, why do I want to go to South Korea? But she asked me a couple of questions. I can think back about them in another video and go into more details about that. But I thought I spotted a clown. And so yes, right after she emailed me and told me the next steps, I worked on the application for EPIK, and then I sent it to her. She emailed me. We emailed back and forth to edit my application. She made sure it was good, and then she sent it to EPIK. Anything I do now goes through Korvia to EPIK. I can't really reach out to EPIK myself because that's how it just kind of works through a recruiting agency. They're our first stop before anything. So if we have any questions, we ask them. Or if I have any questions, I ask her. I I completely lost my train of thought. So, yeah, I'm not being sponsored by Korvia or EPIK or any of these the things I've mentioned. I'm doing this on my own accord and just to put some information, throw some information about what to do for teaching abroad in South Korea to you who may be interested in doing that. So yes, I'm not sponsored. They did not ask me to do this. But yeah, so I can't really tell you if it's more beneficial or not to apply through a recruiting agency because I did it through a recruiting agency in the first place, so I don't know how it works without a recruiter. But I do really like having someone to hold my hand throughout the process and to make sure I have everything good, because I can tend to be a scatterbrain and miss something that I shouldn't have missed. So if there's anything specifically you would like to know, I could do that in a different video. Just leave it in the comment section down there. I can also put links in the description box down below to those to the website, to the Korvia website. I can also put a link for the EPIK site. And yes, so I'll let you guys know how EPIK interview goes as soon as it happens. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day, and if not, tomorrow's a new day. So yeah, bye!